Family, stop listening to them fool you, man. See the cease and desist. Don't believe when people talk about that stuff. If they want to do all that stuff, come see my attorney, see my lawyer, man. I ain't got no time to play games with you, man. I bust about the boxing and the boxing.
Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic N3GR0PEAN. In today's video, Bomani Tyehimba is getting desperate.
And people like, I'm like a slaughter, I'm like a bomb class, shut them down. Sue her, first of all, you talk about $250,000 in defamation and suing charges. Nigga paying me come for your pussy water.
Last night he released 2 videos and went live to show his disapproval of the way that we've been speaking about him and his dodgy practices. He was his regular foul-mouthed self. I watched the video and I was slightly amused, or should I say bemused. I did have a chuckle, but then I took another look at the man that I was listening to, started to think about how this man became successful in the first place, because he is a successful man. He managed to carve out a business in which he now travels to Africa, where many people trust him. Many people trust him with their business. Many people trust him with his money. But take a look at this gentleman here on screen.
Bring the president. She could pull up Johnny Cochran from the grave, my youth. Woo! Yo, I love it, man. Lit the sky. Woo!
Let me ask you a question. Would you trust your life savings in this man's hands? Now, for most of us, the question is a foregone conclusion, but there are a lot of people who trust this man. I think when I watched the video last night, it sort of hit home about the wider dysfunction that we have throughout our community. Now, I could attack Bomani Tyehimba all day long. It doesn't give me any satisfaction. It doesn't make me happy to put down another YouTuber just for the sake of it. No, I don't do those types of things. When I write videos about people like him, I try to analyze whether these people are fraudulent or not. We have to have this type of practice in place. We need people to be able to criticize ourselves. Nobody is above reproach. Nobody is above criticism, not even me. In today's video, we're going to do multiple things. We're going to try and debunk some of what Bomani was saying last night in his videos and what his trolls have been saying in my comment section. We're also going to take a look at the wider diaspora and ask ourselves, why do people trust people with dysfunction? I know the answer to this. Some of you may know the answer to this, and it's not a nice answer. But if you want to hear the answer, listen up until the end. So I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification, and please consider supporting the channel on our Patreon, link in the description. I'm also going to invite you to please follow the Oversight channel, the channel that is there to help you to invest on the African continent, both safely and securely. Link both in the description. I had an email, and it sounds as if this email has come from Bomani's 11-year-old child. He sent me an email backing his father up and telling me to leave him alone, like his father is completely innocent of any wrongdoing. What bothers me though is that this boy has no idea what his father has done. We don't expect 11-year-old boys to question their fathers, and I do believe that his father has conditioned him to the point where he never questions his father. I can't understand why a 11-year-old child is writing comments in my comment section and sending me messages to my email box. Now guys, it may not be his 11-year-old son. It might be Bomani himself, which in my eyes would be even worse. I think his father is probably looking for sympathy, but there is so much more about him that is not trustworthy, if I need to be honest with you. In the comments section last night, I also had a troll that came in and started speaking about phase 2 and about how it doesn't exist. So I simply taken this screenshot. So what is the dysfunction within the diasporan community? Don't see it. I live in the diaspora, but I don't see it. Well, there's a reason for that. Repatriation community has been filtered. Those people who are leaving the diaspora, going back to the African continent, about 90% of them may have had some sort of traumatic event.
People like you is uneducated. Get off my channel. Get off my channel. I don't owe you nothing. Reason Anybody come make bomb buckler or treason in my community, on a default from everything, on not get nothing back. And me say so. Bomb buckler, man.
Some of us may still be living with racially induced battle fatigues. Some think that we have to live with every single day in the diaspora, especially in the lands that are more occupied by people from Europe. We have to endure daily, consistent racial biases hitting us every single time, and waking up with that and battling that almost every single day can have an effect on us. Sometimes we don't even know it's affecting us, but it's there. And if we don't identify it and we don't tackle it, and if we believe that the continent of Africa and Africans are the people that should be dealing with it, well, no, that's not right. Bomani is simply the tip of the iceberg. There are plenty of dysfunctional so-called leaders in the repat community. We need to ask the question, is the repat community safe? Are the people that we are seeing on our YouTube screens the types of people that we want to be associating with, the types of people that we want to be friends with? If we don't heal ourselves before we go to Africa, we end up bringing all the badness that we had picked up in the diaspora and bringing it back to Africa. What's the point in getting away from the hate when you're getting hate from deep within your own community? How are we supposed to get rid of this disrespectful language when we have people like Bomani speaking to middle-aged black women like this?
One little hunchback, crooked devil. That black fake ass Jamaican tubber. She Jamaican and she my brother. She is nothing but a piece of with them like destroy Marcus Garvey.
Something must be done. We need to tackle this as soon as we see it, and this is part of why I use this platform to expose people like Bomani Tyehimba. And we need this voice. We need that voice to speak whenever something goes wrong. We need somebody there who is not afraid to talk back. I am that person. I'm not afraid about talking about Luke Mackenzie or Bomani Tyehimba. These people are just people. They are just humans at the end of the day. You have the power to take back control.
About reading the contract and everything. You read the contract, you know there's non-refundables, right?
I'm well aware of it. I think some people just change their mind. Either one, for the cause, or two, wasn't really in for it. Either they ran out of money. I mean, hardships happen, I understand. But I mean, it's a contract, so you have to go by it. He's a businessman and he takes care of business. What I have is authentic. And what I'm building is authentic. And what other people in the community are building is authentic. They like to stir up unnecessary drama, and there's no need for it.
Get a psychologist, man. I pay foolish in man, I'm a chat. Man, them say, me escape out a window and drop my son down a window. My youth, brethren, me go upstairs and tell the man them evacuate, incoming. You know why the police them down there a fool around? I literally cross over to the conference room on the 4th floor, and we go to the back exit, and we go down the stairs by the pool, and we go around the pool to the women's hospital, and we make our way over to Eastgate and then MJ Grand, and that's when the homeboy, you know what I'm saying, the homeboy pick us up. And when they pick us up, we just head to the airport. And one of them, I look around my room and I say, them think we make a great escape. Family, I just head out, man. I head to the airport. And once in the airport, you're in a sovereign area, past immigration, so you're good to go, man. The Ghana police, them boy, they're East Legon police station, man. Them boy, they're Thai police, toy police. Them boy, they're fool. Them so toy police, they neither have no gun, man. The man them come. The man them come with no gun to come check me. They get a pile of extra boots, boom, eye power.
I find Bomani's attempts to try and redeem himself over the past 24 hours is kind of pathetic. It even shows the contract. Take a look at the way he shows the contract.
We have incorporation. Check it out on our website, Africa for the Africans. That's not a joke. This is it.
Look at this. This man truly expects us to believe his word. He thinks that his word is worth something, and it isn't. His word is absolutely worthless. I am telling you this now, there is no point in listening to this man. There is no point in reading what the trolls are saying because they're just words. Within his live and within his 2 videos, he doesn't put a shred of evidence that proves that what I'm saying is wrong.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go back to Ghana tomorrow. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
He said he'll be on the next plane to Ghana. I would really like to see this, because after his escape tactics that he did last week, I know that they would arrest him, and I know they would not let him go this time. Until the next time, please think twice, Tarabit.